You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio, where the world of hip-hop and sports live.
Yeah. Friday night, city talk, this that hardcore. Bars and Hoops Radio, 8 to 10, we on tour. Boom bap soul, feel the bass in your rib cage. Hip-hop, sports, entertainment, front page. Queens to the heights, let the real ones tap in. If it move the culture, best believe we tap in. Mic stay heavy, conversation all facts. You locked in live, welcome to the R-Cast.
Stills the great, voice cut like granite. Ali Vegas talk slick, everything panoramic. DJ J.O.J. on the ones, twos precise. Turntables talk back when he sliding that knife. This that street certified, headline heat. If it happened in the culture, it landed our feet.
Once a month, mood change. Velvet in the air, tree of Thornton step through. Confidence rap, real talk, grown vibes. Energy poised, pull up a chair, super kitty lounge voice. Welcome to the super kitty lounge.
Bars and Hoops Radio, pressure never soft.
Yardcast.
Yeah, grown talk only.
Young bastards, we used to cut classes while our ancestors took lashes and died for our dumbasses. I ain't asking, cause when I needed niggas, they tried to help, but instead of bitches sitting on the shelf, I did it by myself. I do this shit for Valentine and Pip, KB Notch, Holy War, and so much more. I can't forget my brothers to the death, and I'ma rep y'all to my last breath. And bet as long as I'm living, you will never be past tense. A lot of niggas ain't skanks since the pandemic hit. They miss these essential thoughts, so they quick to ask me to spit. We complain the law be wrong, they hear my words and ignore us for going back to normal, cause normal wasn't.
Shout out to Jesse and Brandy on the check, and we see you.
When Colin took a knee for police brutality, niggas was still watching football. They be hating on the bro, like Todd Lawson getting kicked out of China for saying Asian chicks got some cake on
my
the
music is essential. You whack, you ain't even got potential. My comrades writing in codes is confidential. Commander-in-Chief penning is presidential. Mike Murderer can't question my lyrics that you need. Me and son a different breed. Super Saiyan with the speed. You will never take the lead. Expectations will exceed and continue to proceed. Never failing to succeed. Satisfaction guaranteed. Motherfucker. You can miss me with the jab, though I'm not a guinea pig or a white rat in the lab, yo. I let the mag blow. Vic never cower to you. But if you chose to get the facts, more power to you. I'm outside, like really outside in the street. East New York to Jamaica, South Side. My name ring bells like Ray George out of Bristol. Megatron, how my hand forged with the pistol. Run, watch your skull just dissipate. With no sympathy, the king don't commiserate. You can kiss the eight for shooting your lips off. The biggest pirate in the sea selling ships off. To remote islands, planting my flag there. Smacking bitch ass rappers dressed in drag wear. I get the bag, yeah, cash for collapsing, eating every adversary shit. And your music is essential. You whack, you ain't even got potential. My comrades writing in codes is confidential. Commander-in-Chief penning is presidential. Mike Murderer can't question my lyrics that you need. Me and son a different breed. Super Saiyan with the speed. You will never take the lead. Expectations will exceed and continue to proceed. Never failing to succeed. Satisfaction guaranteed. Motherfucker.
You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio, where the world of hip-hop and sports live.
They ain't doing it like Black Hills.
Yo, suicide, this is suicide. Of course, this is you and I force you to choose a side. If you cross me, it's suicide. I got demons in my bed, oh yeah. I got voices in my head, oh yeah. Lately I've been seeing red, oh yeah. Suicide, this is suicide.
You know the anthem, no reason to throw a tantrum. God told me that the devil is holding my soul for ransom. When the ghost is landed, you know I roll with the load of hand and I'm possessed. I don't know if it's the Holy Ghost or the Phantom, I'm blessed. You know that I'm standing low in Cobra commanding, knowing no one planning to act. You know I go and demand that I'm crucial. You know that my dough is growing bananas, I'm fruitful. Homie, I throw you over the planet, I'll roof you. Don't campaign with the ruler, fuck popping bottles. There's no champagne for the loser outside with the smoke. No man cave for the hookah, my hand steady. There's no hand spraying for the shooter. Corner store nigga. The cheddar with the bagel, chopped cheese, the spread with the mayo, lettuce with tomato. When you dead, I bet they say no, they never met an angel. We evil, the demons don't never get a halo.
Suicide, this is suicide. Of course, this is you and I force you to choose a side. If you cross me, it's suicide. I got demons in my bed, oh yeah. I got voices in my head, oh yeah. Lately I've been seeing red, oh yeah. Suicide, this is suicide. Demons in my bed, staring out my window, voices in my head, telling me that I should kill the one now. Hello. Grandmama telling me to pray for my soul. Hello, hello. Voices in my head yelling, kill, 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 kill.
Fight still, erase your light bill, and they won't hear from you. I feel like I'm quite ill. If hate come near, gonna swear from a set that incites kills and play like deer hunter. You like thrills? I know my mic will say I'm an ear drummer. See the evil Martin look deadly and godless. They just people barking when we stay steady and pop it off with heads with machetes. Petty men call shit. They fecal starting thinking they got a ready prezi in office. Demon don't ever come into the ghetto. You fall down through the gates of hell, and you can tell the devil you bit it cause all rounds flew. Just the fire and fog found you. Satan circus for y'all clown crew. Your family divided cause you wouldn't try it, but we from a small town too. Anunnaki, energy from this voodoo we rise. Mom, you taught me, bomb who crossed me, racist dude newly died. Put on blue, not me. Back in the day, my crew coolly high. You defy a suicide, messing with the Suwoo side. Whoa.
Suicide, this is suicide. Of course, this is you and I force you to choose a side. If you cross me, it's suicide. I got demons in my bed, oh yeah. I got voices in my head, oh.
You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio, where the world of hip hop and sports live.
She popped the half, got her titties shown. That bitch bad with no panties on. Count Cash is my favorite song. That cool black, but the baby chrome. I make the most of it. I bet them hoes love it. Fly by that plane ready. Tell her bring no luggage. Might just go ghost fucking. White bitch got no stomach. Coke boys they ain't ready. Wave guys they all love. Cash in the zone. Probably with 4 or 5 bitches trying to show 'em. Probably 4 or 5 years and I be gone. Probably with my dogs high sitting on the throne. Probably
these niggas on our dick, my days. I probably show the best, baby. Our music is the shit. Go away. These niggas need to live. I do this shit for this. Baby. I get up in the head. Then I get up in the bed. Yeah, we ace-born, corn, true hustlers. Give me all the energies up to get mustard. New attitude, new mood, new clusters. Yelling at the bullshit, we snooze you too rusty. Some other type of nigga, it's so hard to explain it. Powers is the wave, so hard to contain it. Bigger boy, the streets back, we so hopeful. You see him in the streets, he's a local. That slick ass nigga there with the charm and debonair. When I wave my arm, I make alarms. Go up the stairs, go to you niggas.
Shout out to Tips, we see you on the check-in.
These niggas is old, they going home. I couldn't care.
she popped the half, got her titties shown. That bitch bad with no panties on. Count Cash is my favorite song. That cool black, but the baby chrome. I make the most of it. I bet them hoes love it. Fly by that plane ready. Tell her bring no luggage. Might just go ghost fucking. White bitch got no stomach. Coke boys, they ain't ready. Wave guys, they all up. Cash in the zone. Probably with 4 or 5 bitches trying to show 'em. Probably 4 or 5 years and I be gone. Probably with my dogs high sitting on the throne. Probably
These niggas on my dick. I probably show the best, baby. Our music is the shit. Go away. These niggas need a leg. I do this shit for this. Baby. I get up in the head. Then I get up in the bed.
Honey block. Pimp said, know what the fuck I mean. Yeah. Yo. From quarter waters to cut water, the overlord warmer porter. It's custom order, you can't get it on Mr. Porter. The engine roaring in the Porsche, the spoiler. Necklace with the big 50 pointers. Picture broke niggas giving me pointers. Watusi on the Tusi. Skate out of Gucci like Christy Yamaguchi. Flip like a samurai Suzuki. I've been nice as iceberg shirts to Snoopy. Shoes Berluti, my knife work a thing of beauty. We leave you in the 2-seater bleeding profusely. Goofy, you can serve it loose on the roof, just juicing the Lucy. Who slipped the goofy? Who could try to put goose on me, but I'm not a newbie. Could have been a cupid, how she do the coochie. Jet beauty of the week and Emilio Pucci, but now I'm Gucci. I'm Gucci, baby. 656, no matter how thick, thou should not trick. Yo, live, what up? Yo, 656, no matter how thick, thou should not trick.
He buys your time on those bright, sparkling time on.
All ice for me, baby. Yeah. Straight up. Let it breathe, son. Yeah, nigga. Yeah. 656, baby. Yo, I bust my first shot in the jugs, tried it on foot. Threw the hammer in the lot for the trucks, the job was botched up. Baccarat body wash, but I'm not washed up. Diamond cluster fuck, more rocks in the watch, the bum niggas rhyming on a posse cut. The Ismiyaki bomb was ox blood. I promise you, bro, it's not the problem you want. I don't want none of this. You're not with the drama, I'm trying to trauma dump. Fuck up the fun. Chanel Elmer Fudd. Look better when I hunt. I seen a chump in the cut through an emerald cut. Hit the indica. Flawless hit, it wasn't beginner's luck. I will send you up on the wings of love. Burn my fingers on the sun. Fly your Caesar, cut up the kingdom come. Awesome. Whoa. 656, nigga. Yeah. 656, no matter how thick, thou shalt not trick. Yeah. 656, no matter how thick, thou shalt not trick.
He buys your time on those bright, sparkling time on. Back like we never left. What up, y'all? Still's the great Ali Vegas. We got our special invited guest here early. Goes by the name of Jamal Milton to be exact. You know what I'm saying?
What up?
Welcome to the Oddcast. You know what I'm saying? Still's the great Ali Vegas. DJ JOJ somewhere in the country driving, man, but he's always here in spirit. You already know. You know what I'm saying? We got a good show lined up for everybody today, man. A lot to talk about. Super Bowl weekend. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna be out there partying responsibly, I hope. You know what I mean? We might be here. We're gonna definitely be here on Sunday because we got Block to Block Radio. And we got a special invited guest on Sunday, man. It goes by the name of Earl Eats Everything. That's a wild name. You know what I'm saying? But but that's what we do, man. We break artists here on the station, man. You know what I'm saying? Because people ain't doing that no more. You know what I mean? But you know, Vague, man, you know, before we get into all of that, man, you know, we always talk about how the week is before we get into our conversation, man. So talk to the people, man. Tell everybody how your week was leading into today, bro.
Up is up, down is still down. Well, well, I don't know. Up is down now, down is out. Like, we got cops getting convicted and shit like that now.
Hey, man.
We ain't see that in a long time.
The shoe is on the other foot right now.
That's what I'm saying.
When the chickies come home, the roofs.
That's what I'm saying. I've seen a few policemen go to jail. I ain't see that in my lifetime. You understand? So shit looking different outside.
It's looking different outside.
So but
sure.
but the week is always stellar. When you build towards what you're building towards, you know what I mean? Like, the week is always gonna be stellar. It's when you stagnant. If you're not building, then brick by brick. If you keep building, then your week should always be improving.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So
100%.
Everybody always, like, people see Monday and be like, oh man, it's Mondays. I can't wait to get to Friday. I'm like, yeah, but Monday is the foundation. If you fuck up on the foundation of your house, the roof ain't gonna matter.
100%.
So you gotta make sure
say it again.
Yeah, so you gotta make sure your Monday is great, so that way, you know what I'm saying? Tuesday,
Sunday, shit.
No, but what I'm saying is, by the time you get to that, that's the roof. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Saturday, the house should be done.
Facts.
Sunday, you resting. You know what I mean? Admiring your work, saying,
100%.
damn, I built this. So you know what I mean? So so my week was full of building. You know what I'm saying? Family. You know what I mean? Music.
So I'm talking about.
Yeah, so everything was, man, I can't front. The year just starting off stellar. You know 100%. What I mean? Black History Year. You know what I mean?
Vegas in the morning tomorrow?
Oh, come on now.
All right, just making sure, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be.
I
should be solo for Dolo. Yeah, because my co-host, my little cousin, they in South Carolina right now.
Might pull up tomorrow then, man.
Oh, you can pull up. Yeah, my little cousin, she in
something to talk about in the morning.
Yeah, because we get the Vegas in the morning show. Like I said, I'm Black Ryan Seacrest right now. I'm on everything. You know what I mean? I'm on everything. I'm on Friday, Saturday. You know what I mean?
Sometimes Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
man, never stops.
Yeah, you can't. You know what I mean? Like, because you're trying to you building. You know what I mean? 100%. And when you building, ain't no time. It is no time to sleep.
And we came a long way. I just was telling the good brothers in the room how far we came with this, man.
Like,
right before COVID, we through COVID like this. People come from other continents.
That's
what
I'm
you
saying.
wasn't supposed to be traveling.
But the thing
with us.
And it's just crazy how time moves and how fast it goes. It's like where you look up and be like damn, like we knew each other, you know what I mean? Like that quick, 20 plus years.
Facts.
Like that quick. You know what I mean?
Superstar J. We were just talking about that the other day.
That's what I'm saying.
And I saw the video that he posted. You know what I mean?
Wow. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, Superstar J, that's my brother. You know what I mean? I will always have love for my brothers. I will always respect my brothers. I always, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like I get, you know what I mean, with my brothers is I have a problem with that when they tell the stories, they tell the whole stories when the camera's off. But when when their cameras is on and they around people, you know what I'm saying? They don't tell the story. Yeah, they don't tell the story. Like, it's kind of crazy, like how they always forget to mention me. You know what I'm saying? When it's like, bro, most of the time, like, man, like, look what I did for the game. Like just outside of me doing music, look what I did for the game. I never was, you know what I mean? Like, I never was stingy with the game. You know what I mean? Like, I always, you know what? Nah. Like, even when it came to DJ Absolute, they was like, yo.
Shout out to Absolute, man.
Columbia's like, yo, look, you want to take Cutmaster C or you want to take DJ Absolute? I'm like,
shout out to Cutmaster
that's
C.
my guy. I'm like,
welcome
I'm like, yo, Cut got his situation. Let me take the young blood. You know what I'm saying? Boom, brought the young blood with me. So now he gets in position, heavy hitter, and it's like, oh, forget Ali Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Like, boom. So it's like same thing. Superstar J, here, you come with me. You want to bring me Superstar J. We're gonna go on the road. Boom, here. Yo, L, sign him. We get this
first one to put him on a private jet. That
That's
few times here.
I'm sending it for, hey, yo, get on the jet. You coming here. You with me. We doing the G4 tour.
Shout out to Vague, man.
You see what I'm saying? Like that type of where it's like, okay, you get in position You don't forget that's why those positions don't last because you're not building. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not building your own.
Yeah, we gonna do a lot of building today.
Yeah, because y'all
got-
my, you know what I mean? Like that's how I'm saying. Like my, like when I consider my brothers, everything is on the table for my brothers. You know what I'm
100%.
saying? Like I'ma always make sure that if you tell me you want to do something, like just look like my man, like my man Rick Cadero was a web designer.
Shout out to Rick Cadero.
Yeah, so he was a web designer. He wasn't shooting videos. He was just a web designer. And I'm like, yo.
Shout out to DeMarco the Great on the check.
I'm like, you should shoot videos. Here, because your vision, you should shoot videos. Matter of fact, here, let's go get him the camera. We got him the camera. Here, shoot. You know what I mean? Get in position. And it's like, oh, forget Ali Vegas. But see, Vegas I'm too modest to ever call niggas out on their bullshit and bring them to the table with me and say, yo, look, no, you forgot where, you know what I mean? And that's why when we get to my brother that's sitting next to me, like yo, Veg, can you do this joint for me? I got you. Don't even worry about it. Boom, we did that, no problem. Then boom, my brother reached back, like, yo, son, you got that joint? Wise young man, y'all want to shoot that? Bet, let's do. But that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be like, yo, we gonna build this together, so that way when you go, either you on tour or you having these mixes and stuff like that, you seeing people that's familiar to you. Yeah. Instead of being in rooms with people that don't give a fuck about you, you in the room with people that's familiar to you.
100%.
So, but like I always say, like I'm universally protected. The universe will always take care of me.
And that's a fact. So it's only two things in life, man: lessons and blessings.
Oh yeah, I mean,
you know
I mean, so you learn them,
you learn.
You learn them and you turn them.
That's a fact, for real. So, Jamal,
yes sir.
Welcome to the building, man. Welcome to the room, man. He been here before, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Up, man. For
like
real,
second
man.
home.
So we breaking the ice for the show, man. Tell the people how your week was, man. Leading into today, man.
Amazing as always, as it's ever going to be. You know what I mean?
Yes, indeed.
Absolutely. So, you know, just vibing, man. Just laying back, staying out the way, like I said.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And taking care of family.
No
that's
question.
About it.
That's the number one thing, for real. The motivation. Word up.
Yeah.
Man. For real, man. Well, I guess for me, man, the week was it was interesting, man. You know, just getting to see how other people, you know, treat and view us, you know, in my Clark Kent life, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's unfortunate, man, that they really treat us like cattle. You know what I'm saying? And they really don't want to compensate you for your labor. You know what I mean? And that's something that I had to learn getting into that world. I had to learn how to balance my emotions, because I could get emotionally attached to a situation and I could spaz and then lose everything because of dealing with people that really don't give a damn about our people. You know what I mean? So it's a very thin line that I have to walk, man, on a daily basis, and my phone don't stop ringing. So when that's why I'm happy to be here every Friday, because I get to break away from that and do what I truly love doing. You know what I'm saying? I love people. That's why I do what I do in my day job. But this is definitely a safe haven for me after my rough week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, I was definitely hyped to get here today to do today's show, because we missed last week. We missed out on a lot to talk about. I was kind of thinking, should we bounce back to that Fab and Banks conversation? I was like, nah, we gonna leave that alone. But we got so much more to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, whatever, you know, like we talk about whatever, you know what I mean, whatever. But
shout out to Mellow Dillard on the check, and we see you.
But you're always helping the people, you know what I mean?
But that's it. That's just in my heart. That's the Libra in me.
But you gotta
help a lot of people out.
But that's why you gotta look at it.
I don't really look for much in return.
You ain't supposed to. It's going. The universe gonna take care of you.
100%.
You know what I mean? But like when I look at when people, like how when people say, like when people view us away, you know what I'm saying? The way I look at it is that it's simple mathematics. If there's a gate in front of you that you can step over, you're gonna step over the gate. You ain't gonna use your hands. The only way you gonna have to use your hands is if the gate raises up. Now you got to use your hands to get over the gate. So what I'm saying is that we are the gate. So we can't be mad if they gonna step over the
Yeah,
gate.
100%,
You know what I mean? If the gate
100%.
ain't showing no resistance, they gonna step over the gate to get to the front door.
100%.
So if we know we the
100%.
gate, then we gotta raise our awareness, our intelligence, our resistance, and then now they can't just they can't just climb over the gate. You know what I mean? They gotta try to either, you know what I mean, ring the bell to get through, you know what I mean? Answer the doorman or whatever. They can't just climb over the gate. So that's what I'm saying. So we gotta raise our awareness and our standard. You know what I mean? And if we raise our awareness and our standard, then can't nobody beat us.
100%, 100%, man. So let's talk a little bit about this weekend, man. You know what I mean? Sunday, big game, man. Who you like, man?
I got my boxes.
Yeah, I got a few boxes out there.
And I don't even gamble like that. It's crazy. I don't even.
Who you like, man? Who you like, man?
I mean, you know me. I never bet the game. I bet the business.
It's
so
fixed.
I mean,
lose money every night. I hit this week though.
But because I tell you, bet the business. You don't bet the game, you bet the business.
Took
you know
a
what I
little
mean?
stink 17 from DraftKings this week. Thank you.
Yeah,
Word.
so like that's why I do. I always bet the business. You know what I mean? If you bet the game, you're gonna be disappointed all the time.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah, because sports is ran by businessmen.
That's a fact. The mob.
Yeah, I mean, no, not even that. That's gambling. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, just sports in general are ran by businessmen,
corporations. 100%.
Yeah, so they gotta do what they gotta do and no matter who win, they share revenue.
That's a fact.
So it's like they gotta say, like, yo, look, this is what's best for all of you. So that's why this was like the hardest game for me to like even like pick because because either side is good for business. So I'm thinking like, so now I have to break it down to long-term business, short-term business. So now short-term business, you pick Seattle because they selling the team after the Super Bowl.
They're gonna shed light on Paul Allen. Rest in peace.
So if they win, the Super Bowl, that raises the value of the franchise. So now whatever that get bought for, now the owners eat off of that too. So that's business.
They're gonna sell high.
That's what I'm saying. That's short term business. So if you put that, if you add another Super Bowl on top of that, recent Super Bowl winning team that you're buying now. Yeah. So you know what I mean? So literally it'll be like, so if they sell them for $2 billion, you know what I mean? A recent Super Bowl is gonna take that to at least 3.5. So that's short term business. Now long term business, they've been trying to get a white winning quarterback back for the past 15 years now.
All right, so hold on, let's stick a pin there.
Why?
Because we talk about football, and a couple of years ago, we were supposed to stop watching football because of another quarterback that they blackballed. He was taking a knee. But look what you said. It didn't affect anything because, like you said, it's a business that's ran by these corporations, and people still gonna watch. People still gonna buy tickets. Yeah. People still gonna buy merchandise. And people gonna watch the Super Bowl.
But because you know what it was? They did what was best for the business. They sat down with him. Here, we're gonna cut this check.
And they cut a check for him.
Yeah, and we're gonna cut this check.
That was part that made me not respect it a little bit.
We're gonna cut this check and we're gonna go to Nike.
Niggas is mad at each other.
See, that's what I'm saying.
But you watching football, nigga, you a fucking crash test dummy.
But that's
niggas is in here going hard.
But it's always gonna be like that. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. They did what was best for the business. So that's the problem. That's the problem with us.
What?
I'm saying the problem with our people is we move off emotion.
Yeah.
When we move off emotion while people out here doing business, that's what hurts us. They doing business. They don't
shout out to Buddha Barber on the check in. We see
they don't care about they doing business.
Yeah.
They don't care.
They don't get emotionally attached.
No, they
it's
do.
Bottom line,
they do business. That's the thing. We keep thinking that it's black and white. No, it's green.
That's a fact.
You either have or
100%.
you don't have. If you can't help us, then if you can't help our bottom line, you hurt our bottom line.
100%.
We can't do business with you.
100%.
So we have to start marginalizing the same way of saying, okay, let's do business with y'all. If you want my, you know what I mean? Why you think the Jays get in position with them? It's because you want my black business, then let's talk business.
We gonna talk
No,
about
no,
that too.
I'm just saying. Yeah, we're gonna get to him, but I'm just saying.
that.
I'm just saying, as far as that's what they do,
I want to hear everybody's opinion on that.
No, but that's why they do what's best for the business. That's why I say, you know what I mean. That's why I said, like, now they need they've been looking for a white quarterback, a white American quarterback to put in the forefront for so long. So they got a conundrum right now because they like, damn, do we squander this short-term business for long-term business, or do you know what I mean, or we do the short-term business because the long game is putting Drake May, you know what I mean, putting a white American quarterback,
Patriot.
But no, that's what I'm saying, a white American quarterback because
he's a Patriot.
Because we've been running it for the past 10 years.
100%.
You know what I mean? And they've been trying to get Joe Burrow in there, Josh Allen, and it's only been one. It's been Pat Mahomes and Jalen Hurts been in the Super Bowls winning.
Two black quarterbacks.
That's what I'm saying. So they like, and then Lamar Jackson's been grabbing all the MVPs. Facts. Black quarterback.
Fact.
So you understand what I'm saying?
Once upon a time, they said we wasn't smart enough to read a defense,
and we got and look at damn near 25 of the 30 some teams is black quarterbacks.
Black quarterback.
So that's what I'm saying. So
say black man is God, right?
Listen,
rest in peace, the old dirty bastard.
So that's why that's the conundrum of like knowing, like, okay, what part of now you got to break it down to what business is better for them, short-term business or long-term business. So whatever the owners decide, you know what I mean. But I just feel like
what's the long term? Because you said short term.
The long term is Drake May putting a white quarterback back in. You know what I mean?
That's gonna be short lived, man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
NFL stands for not for long.
Unless you're white, they trying to
build another child.
Yeah, because they gotta sell to their demographic, white America. They gotta sell to white America. You know what I mean? Because black America, because what Pat and them is doing is creating more black quarterbacks.
Shout out to Pat Mahomes.
He's creating more black quarterbacks. Lamar Jackson is creating more black quarterbacks.
Shout out to Lamar Jackson. He's out here negotiating his own deal.
This is the Mike. What I'm saying with
his own United Masters. I'll take care of this.
So that's why I always say the universe will take care of you. The universe will balance everything out, because what you seeing when you see Pat Mahomes and CJ Stroud and the Lamar Jacksons, that's just chickens coming home to roost that's the Michael Vick effect. You know what I mean? Like, you probably took him out the game, but his effect already took in place.
And that's crazy. You know who the number one selling jersey is in the NFL?
Who that?
Josh Allen.
Of course, but they can't get him. He can't win. He can't win because the black man beats him every time.
Hold on, but you want to know who the top selling rookie jersey is?
It gotta be Drake May.
Shador Sanders.
Oh yeah, well, of course.
Shout out to Prime Time. He said we're gonna do it our way.
And they talking about some. That's why Emmitt Smith lost his marbles. He was like, he said, what? He like, they still talking about they don't know if he the starting quarterback.
Hold on. It's a top 3 sweep though. Ain't no clear people in that list. You got Shador Sanders, Travis Hunter number 2, Cam Ward number 3. So I don't know. That theory you said might not hold up the test of time if them 3 boys are still gonna be around.
What I'm saying, what theory that what
they just need one.
Yeah, that's what we
Cam Ward coming, and he's a problem.
No, I'm saying what you saying, what theory?
The Drake May theory. That might be out of here. That might not last long. Cam Ward.
Yeah, that's
Shador Sanders. That's 2 black quarterbacks.
That's jerseys.
And they only but
what I'm trying to tell you is let him win a Super Bowl. That jersey, his shit, you crazy? They gonna be like, we found him. Are you crazy? Like if Josh Allen would have won a Super Bowl, it would be. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. This is what I'm saying. They're looking at the same numbers you looking at and saying, yeah, we gotta. That's what I'm saying. Long-term business. Long-term business is
doing good off the black man back. Saquon Barkley was the top selling jersey from March.
So now
to July.
So let's look. Let's put a pin in this right here. Let's remember this. Let's remember this. So that way, now when Patriots win the Super Bowl, we're gonna revisit.
I don't know if they're gonna win.
But I'm saying we're gonna revisit the numbers, and then you're gonna see
Drake May.
We're gonna see that. You gonna see the business part of it.
He
Crazy. He already got.
He would have been one of the top selling rookie. He would have been one of the top selling jerseys already.
Nah.
Huh?
That he wouldn't have been the top selling jersey because he not.
If you saying right now they planning to get him in that position,
that's what I'm trying to tell you.
He's getting more spotlight now.
No,
but why it's not reflecting in the jersey sales?
Because it's not.
It's only people in Boston, Massachusetts.
Because he's not winning. He just started winning. He just started winning this year. He's in his second year. He just started winning.
But Shador and Travis Hunter and Cam Waters all in their first year.
That was because they came from look like
that's a fact.
Yeah, they came from the.
Shout out to Gilly. Shout out to Prime.
Yeah, they NIL was shit was different
before they even got to the league. They had Bentleys like this. Yo, we go to
he
class.
in Chapel Hill.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He in Chapel Hill. You ain't hearing that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
controversy always.
But he like, you know what I mean? He was in UNC. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. So now they make him a winner. You're gonna see them jersey sales go. But
100%.
They're gonna like, we found that guy. They're gonna like, we found that guy.
For real.
That's what I'm saying.
100%.
Yeah,
Facts.
he already
Facts.
bro. He in front of the camera. I wish some of my friends get married too. You know, I'm married. I married young. It's the best thing that I did. Best thing I did. Me and my wife been together for like that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. He's definitely the toe.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, bro, you watch his interviews. He put look.
They try to put him in position.
That's what I'm saying.
Put him in position.
They've been trying with Josh Allen and Joe Burrow for what? Like, bro, how many times they
100%.
never won, and they be like
crying for him.
Pat done won three done did everything under the sun. You know what I mean? And they still saying, "Oh, he's not better than this person, and this person could take." This is what I'm trying to tell you. So what I'm trying to tell you is that the man win the Super. If that young man win the Super Bowl,
it might be
we're gonna relook them numbers, and then you're gonna see like, oh, they're gonna be like, yeah, we got our guy. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Because like
they gotta win first.
That's all. Yeah, that's all.
And then
that noise is gonna carry on for the next 10 years.
100%.
Yeah, bro. Because you know their owner is a rock star.
Who?
Crab. You know
he like Teflon Don. He done got caught in the brothel.
Cause he a rock star.
He the whole owner got caught in the brothel.
Bro, he
while they trying to tear my man Steve Tisch down.
He with the hip hoppers.
Epstein
but you talking about something. You talking about oranges and apples, bro. You talking about
what?
A happy ending versus Epstein Allen. Fuck is we doing? Fuck is we doing? Like, bro, you understand me? Like, you talking about that's like you talking about, yo, look, if I put some marinara sauce over some mozzarella sticks, that's chicken cutlet. That's what you talking about right now. That's what you comparing right now, bro. Like, that's what you comparing. Like, you just compared.
So why are we there? Why are we there? Right?
Compare the broth. You compare the happy ending.
I mean, listen.
Yo,
cheap labor.
Well, they unionized, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So why are we there, right? On a serious note, right? You can consider us journalists, right? We out here.
I mean,
people listen to what we say.
Yeah, whether you rap, whether you do music, hip hop, that's journalism.
So do we need to be more responsible when we behind these mics? Like, and I say that because the first thing everybody did when they released those Epstein documents, all people heard was Jay-Z and Pusha T. Didn't take anything else in the context. They just heard them two niggas like, that's, I told y'all we got them niggas. Like, and we was ready to tear our people down.
We supposed to.
Nah, why?
We supposed to.
We supposed to tear our people down first.
We supposed to check our people. Huh? That don't mean we gotta stop fucking with them. But we supposed to just turn a blind eye, like, oh yeah, No, we could address it. No,
I say that because we got to be more responsible.
But we got to
at least look at it first. Like it just showed that a lot of us don't read the fine print. We just look at the headlines like this. Yo, Jay-Z and
nigga, you was there. If you was there, nigga,
but when you look at it,
what do
they
you
say
mean?
96. Jay was not who the hell he is now. And neither Push was still in high school, probably.
Hold on.
Well, that wasn't attached to the Epstein Files.
It was anonymous tips that was
tip. That was saying, yeah.
You know what I mean?
But what I'm saying is,
we ran.
But what the common man's not going to delve into that.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. But it's because of the names. Yo, I'm talking about, my phone was lit. Everybody was sending me article after article after article. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
why we so quick to tear our people down? Like, let's look at it first.
Because if you move in a certain way, you know what I'm saying, you move in a certain way. Because you gotta understand, like, bro, like if you gotta understand, if you standing next to motherfuckers that's doing what they doing,
yes,
like motherfuckers gonna look at you like, hold on,
100%.
What you know what I mean?
100%.
And this is what I'm trying to tell you, like, so. And
that's a whole fact.
So that's what I'm saying.
That too. And you know what? Clickbait. Yes, indeed.
So
now that you say it like that, now it makes sense.
So it's like, and it's like when you, it's just like if you the aunt that got plastic on her couch, you know what I mean? And
Shout out to everybody that still got plastic.
Yeah,
on
and then you come to my crib and then you just gonna eat over the no, auntie, take your ass to the table. That's what I'm saying. So it's like if you that guy, if you moving like, and the thing about it was like if you going at people vigorously when they slander your name, you know what I mean? So now that when this come out, just people was probably just calling for the same type of energy. That's all it was. Like, yo, bro, like you go at people vigorously when they slander your name.
100%.
So it's like, all right. We want to hear from you on this. Like,
shout out to Regina King. She said guilty by association.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. Like so it's like you taking pictures. First of all, look, you taking pictures with Puff. You doing this. You had to join. Then we ain't friends. I don't know that nigga.
That was crazy.
So
I ain't gonna lie. That was foul.
So this is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that was foul.
No, I mean he had to disassociate himself. I get that. Know what I mean? I get that, but what I'm just saying is that
you ain't doing nothing, you ain't guilty. Why?
But that's what people. But that's why people started looking. When you did that, that made people be like, okay, well,
something gotta be up.
Yeah, you ain't never come out and say
told you in this music.
Yeah, but you ain't never. But you ain't come out and be like, nah, me and Weinstein, I don't know that nigga. When he was gonna do his shit, you ain't say. That's what I'm saying. You can't.
But he did do a documentary on Weinstein, man. That Khalif Browder. What was it? Khalif Browder. The Khalif Browder story. Yeah. You know what I mean?
This is what I'm just saying, though. You can't just, you know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers gonna call you to the mat. Yeah. You understand me? Motherfuckers gonna call you to the mat. And you can't just, I don't care. I don't care if you ain't who you was or who you, it don't matter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, nah, I'm not at those parties, nigga. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, I don't care. Like, you know what I mean?
Man, Bro was there. He said, "Puff, no party like a Puff party."
Yeah, listen.
Right, that's a fact.
And he wild too. But you know, I call motherfuckers to the mat.
Yeah.
You understand me? It don't matter. You're not above. You're not above it. That's the thing. You know what I mean? We could ridicule our people and still protect them from others ridiculing them. That's what we don't do.
Get it.
What we do is we kill our people. We let other people kill our people, and we don't protect our people. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we join it. Coming from the top ropes, like
nah. Like what we supposed to do is like back the fuck up. That's our. That's our. You know what I mean? Like how Sammy, what's her name said in the John Gotti movie, like. My brother-in-law, my embarrassment, I'll take care of it. So that's how we gotta be like, yo, this is on us. You know what I mean? Like we gonna definitely let them hear our voice. Like, yo, bro, you like yo, bro, look, you over here running to them, and they ready to crucify you.
Facts. So, shout out the Hood on the check-in. We see you.
Yeah, so that's why it's like, bro, like, nah, I don't say we're not supposed to check our people or get at our people to make sure they feel the same vitriol. Like, nah, like, yo, if we still love you, you fucked up.
You still gotta have some code of ethics.
That's what I'm saying.
Talk about it. That's what I'm talking about.
Like that's all I'm saying. Like, bro, like be like, yo, like if you see me, like I would want you to, like, if you see me come through with something that don't look, you know what I mean? You like, yo, like she was not 17.
Shout out to Tony JC, man. He said, say it again. We don't protect our people. That's a fact.
And that's what I'm saying. We gotta put, like, that's the thing. The other side, they'll call their people out, but they are still protect them.
Man, I'm just talking about just in media in general, right? So you can remember back in the days, if Michael Jackson gave you the opportunity to interview him, or even Prince, it's no way in the world you ask them anything outside of what is going on musically with them. Nowadays, people be violating them in their face, asking about their personal life. Yo, why is your baby mother taking you to court? All of that stuff. You couldn't do that type of stuff to people like that back in the day.
Yeah, but you know
that's
what
I mean, like as a community, man.
But you know what?
What?
If you know what's coming, if you know what I mean, like once you invite people into your life, then you gotta have the answers for that. Yo, why your baby mother taking you to court? Same reason why your baby mother would be taking you to court if you was in my shoes. You know what I mean? Because
sound like a media trend.
But that's but you tell them, you be like, or you just say, like sometimes it's like the thing to do is first you listen. You know what I mean? Like, see, most people, they listen to talk, right? But they don't listen to respond.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm only listening to talk. No, I'm listening. Let me hear what you're saying. So that way, when I hear what you're saying, once I hear what you're saying, I see what your gripe is. Now I can use the things that you're saying back towards you. So if I'm doing an interview and somebody asks me that and be like, oh, why is your baby mother taking you to court? You know what I mean? I'm gonna be like, well, because you keep giving me all this media exposure, so she thinks I'm making a whole bunch of money that I'm not even getting. But the way y'all, you know what I mean? But the way y'all got it, the way y'all blowing me up, it's like she thinks I'm like, she like, they're talking about you on the radio every day. You have to be getting something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's how you do it. You got to throw it back on to the person that's bringing the accusations. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
But Oprah did that with Mike.
Did she? I think she did.
Definitely threw him under the bus. Definitely.
Yeah, she was powerful at the time, so she tried it.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
She tried it. She definitely tried it.
Yeah, but Mike is like, Mike looked at her like, bitch, please. It's like, bitch, please, like, I mean, but so that's what you know what I mean. But that's the whole, like, that's the whole point of it, is just knowing that, you know, like when you putting your life, you know what I mean, when you putting your life out there, like you gotta invite those things, like
100%.
You know, like you gotta know what's coming. Like
we gonna go into a break after this.
So like you gotta know what's coming. Like a J. Cole gotta know that when he resurfaces that, oh, these questions is coming. Why did you do this? Why didn't you do that? He got it. So if you ain't got no answer for that, then you just doing yourself a disservice. Because you gotta know, like, okay, I know they're gonna ask this as soon as I, you know what I mean?
So you step feet
as soon as I hop out, you know what I mean? Like, what happened? You know what I mean? Like
100%.
So if you ain't got an answer for what you know, questions is coming, then you just doing yourself a disservice. So
100%.
And I don't feel sorry for you.
That's what I'm talking about, man. That's why we always start low. We always warm up, man, in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Word up, man. So what we're about to do right now is take it to a music break, man. Don't forget, the number to call in is 516-206-0711. The Oddcast on Bars and Hoops Radio. Check in with us.
Yo, first Joey co-signed me. Them haters said that shit luck. Then Jay Elect chimed in next. A nigga almost threw up. Then Sheik and Jada stand it. She can't make this shit up. My little homies like, fuck with Jay, you gon' get lit up. It's big Libra energy. Gotta weigh things. This is hip hop, they TikTok. Not the same breed, same mother, different father. It's not the same seed. There's indica, there's sativa. It's not the same tree. They talking hill figure. My workers make pill figures. Got knowledge built bridges. You dealing with real niggas. Before you seen Jamal, it was bloods, 40s, and bitches. No crucifixes. Need protection, I call the witches. Substantially, they stances are stable and often switches. And they follow traditions of whatever may offer riches. It's hard to picture energy like me off the Richter. We see you switched up. And spitting subs, say my name like Beyonce. Niggas know who to try. Come to J for that substance. Niggas know who to buy. What you saying ain't your lifestyle. Niggas know who will lie. About my people till I'm shot down. Nigga, it's do or die.
See, first of all, I make a hater shut the fuck up. Nigga like me give enough love when they see me, they up chuck or vomit. In other words, throw up guts. A pussy nigga throw up guns. The kids lost, there's no community centers and no funds. There's no beach, but we resort to sell drugs. No more L's, we not bishops and we ain't playing on no chess club. We black champions, we chest bump. This lyrical smoke affecting your left lung. My best foot forward is what you judge. This ain't no club song. I can't tell you what it feel like when you fall off. I'm in ball shorts, going 6 for 6 from 3 on the ball court. I avoid court at all costs. Got coffins, that's a dog sport. It's all wins, got the big W like Walmart. Number 2 pencils on on point. Diamonds need pressure, is what they form from. Shining like Jack Nick at the Overlook. Big like the granny, so you know I cook. Hot shit from a nigga, put it in the book. Yep. Here's your rite of passage, but don't kill me. I'm the messenger. Moving.
Only lame niggas fuck with y'all. Stop playing, let me talk to y'all. It's not a game, gotta duck the law.
You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio.
Tread, old heads on mopeds, it's lava. Go drain my saliva. Cold train in the projects, no stranger to violence. And gang came with the mileage. Niggas sleep like a codeine pill. Gotta keep the sticky oil cause they OD still. From L to an A boy, got that Kobe feel. Shit your bitch playing when they saying, oh he ill. Black blood of our kings on the cold street spill. The destruction is so enormous we can only build. That's why we look at you like old free meals. Niggas know we real. Attack the mic like I'm Holyfield. Should come as no surprise that we broaden our horizons. Told you back 9-5 I was more than recording artists. Got my verses in the Bible. Survivors, yo, we the authors. We ain't soft it. Move cautious to weave coffins. African calamari, exotics, and Rick Ross shit. Same time Nick getting hit on West Lawson. Counting A, blessing ancestors leading these choices. We need action way more than we need voices. Your life matter, whatever your road of courses. We rise together as long as we do our portion. My life incredible, highly credible sources. Sipping Egyptian pictures, ride camels and horses. Admiring my queen from whatever angle she gorgeous. She got that African glow, nigga, her porch lit. That shit I spoil her with, you need a forklift. They just not getting on shit I'm on, I'm off this. Only lame niggas fuck with y'all. Stop playing, let me talk to y'all. Not a game, gotta duck the law. Keep the flame, leave that oven on. Yeah. Only lame niggas fuck with y'all. Check. Stop playing, let me talk to y'all. Talk to them. Not a game, gotta duck the law. Keep the flame, leave that oven on.
They hate to see me live comfortably, so everywhere I go, you know I gotta bring guns with me. In case these niggas try cuffing me, God forbid they gon' come at me. Respectfully, reluctantly, these niggas can't fuck with me. Say who touching me? Like I caught an illness so suddenly. So subtle how I end them all, no introductory. My life been like a miracle currently. Counting blessings abundantly. Fuck cash, I got spiritual currency. That's a different bag. Fuck a Birkin, I be what she wish she had. How I'm supposed to teach a bitch she ain't got no fucking class. Y'all niggas be kissing ass, shit is sad, I just laugh at them. I used to fuck these bitches raw just to rap about them in my younger days. Now they try to reach me, but my number changed. She ain't trying to twerk in at that shiggy. She get come this way. Kidding, but I'm not. Know my koofy way of life. Got no time for these dots. She ain't open and she block cuz.
Only lame niggas fuck with y'all. Stop playing, let me talk to y'all. Not a game, gotta duck the law. Keep the flame, leave that oven on. Only lame niggas fuck with y'all. Stop playing, let me talk to y'all. Not a game, gotta duck the law. Keep the flame, leave that oven on.
You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio, where the world of hip hop and sports live.
When that come around, and the rabbit got the gun and now the tables turn, you gotta read what you sold. Read what you sold, nigga. Pay your fee for your soul. When that come around, and the rabbit got the gun and now the tables turn, you gotta read what you sold. Read what you sold, nigga. Pay your fee for your soul.
Bitch your mama, just in case you niggas talking about me. Call it how I see it, nigga, ain't no talk about me. Kind of shit that break necks on spaghetti heads. Any op that ever did me dirty is already dead. His baby mama said he apologized, I bet he did. Tried to stop the goons from running down, they already slid. How you handle a hater in my position? Smashed all my motherfucking goals, I'm doing side missions. You ain't that nigga in your gang, the vibe missing. Ain't even got a chain, you niggas side bitches. A G, a whole nother league, ride strictly. All due respect, I'm a vet dog, I'll fix him. Get it, vet dog, I'll fix him. How sickening, I got the whole crowd listening. They like this nigga putting it down, spitting, We better off just running around giving love. Not in your top 5, it's not a surprise, but that's alright. My little homies think I'm better than Nas, so I just stay on top of my game, the better the odds. Just to be mentioned with those kind of caliber guys. Stepping aside is probably wise. And by design, find another nigga like me a problem to find. Love your neighbor as yourself in these sorrowful times, cause when the scales flip, shit shift, drop of a dime. That's when that karma.
Come around, and the rabbit got the gun and now the tables turn, you gotta read what you sold. Read what you sold, nigga. Pay your fee for your soul. When that come around, and the rabbit got the gun and now the tables turn, you gotta read what you sold. Read what you sold, nigga. Pay your fee for your soul.
Yeah. When you think of me, you think of a problem. Who, what, when, and how you gon' solve them. Automatic or revolver. Say what up, nigga. Find weed trapping, I'ma rob them. I run down with 125 like I'm from Harlem. It's a lot of queer niggas plotting to do me in, but I run with them goonie men, fresh up out of the loony bin. I used to come to your rescue every jam you be in. Now me and Lord Jamal, we moving like brand Nubians. Yeah. I'm Grand Pooba with the Uber Canuba. Cook dope with Martha Stewart maneuvers. Headshot make your medulla manure. Chain blue like Larry Hoover's my jeweler. Red coupe like Ferris Bueller. Hold up. Go getter, monster, go thriller. I trap and read books, I'm a conscious dope dealer. My pimp hand strong and my hoes is mo iller. With face like a Rihanna and quads like folk wheelers. Yeah. Ass like you sucker niggas, you goofy in Chicago. In LA, you be a buster, nigga. You was in jail, switching your handle like a rucker, nigga. Trying to duck them other niggas, that's why I don't fuck with niggas. Y'all pull out and freeze, I let the Thule go though. I'm Fuji, my next tattoo should be a Gucci logo. And now the KKK looks like me, cause it's kings killing kings outside of the white sheets.
Villain. Come around, and the rabbit got the gun and now the tables turn, you gotta read what you sold.
Read what you sold,
pay your fee for your soul. When that come around, and the rabbit got the gun and now the tables turn, you gotta read what you sold.
Read what you sold,
pay your fee for your soul.
Jamal, classic art, Mona Lisa. Return the gold to Caesar, holy speaker. Consuming rappers like a whole amoeba. Roll the weed up. Your local preacher, 317, decode the beeper. Load the sheep up, cause holy Jesus got some older features. They withholding secrets of mysticism, bogus reasons. They quote Josephus, holding meetings only for elite men. We off the deep end. Overseers and slave hunters control the precinct. It's no defense. Cold enough to blow the heat in. The flow decent. Solar beings hold a DNA with the oldest features. It's all the reason to be so conceited. Afro eliteness, chocolate women say the style give them their whole vida. Social media birth the bowl of speakers, hold your grievance. Before they spin that block with the poles and heaters, know what beef is. The voice of reason, dropping gems on them, hope you peeped it. That's not Cypher 85, and Jay destroy the weak shit.
Illuminati want my mind, soul, and my body. Secret society, trying to keep their eye on me. Illuminati want my mind, soul, and my body. secret society, trying to
You
keep
know
it
this could
on.
get stranger things spooky. Trying to exchange loopy. When I throw this shit at you, orangutan dookie. This what happened with Lucy, a brainiac with the loose leaf. And a maniac goofy. Ain't a rapper come move me, a god of the earth. Jamal put in work. Ain't gotta really pop shit, boy. These bars is a perk. Even spar with the church like some hard-headed jerk. Shit, marching is simply taking a walk till it hurt. We done gone through the worst, lost in the search. Guard your soul, you know the body dissolve in the dirt. This the hardest at work. We been scarred with the curse. Break the bond with the educational clause I insert. Get the bag, move to Mars with a Tartarian purse. Smart man if it works. Smart brand in his merch. Deeper pants with the shirt. The original man first. Show you how the gods do. Like I'm spitting this damn verse. Love and life.
Illuminati on my mind, soul, and my body. Secret society, trying to keep their eye on me. Illuminati on my mind, soul, and my body.
I wanted to feel like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all in the lab with us, you know? Basically, you know what I mean? Hotel. What I'm saying, y'all mean? Yeah, what I'm saying, y'all mean? Got something with it. What I'm saying, y'all mean? Yeah, what I'm saying, y'all mean? Got something with it. Yeah. My enemies frustrated cause I won't engage. I expose slaves, they ain't fucking with the culture wave. Till I hold in great potent on the vocal lay. In the streets or internet like a open J. Young king playing the part I'm supposed to play. Sapiosexual vibration, I poke your bay. She at your neck like he ain't got the answer sway. Jay got a colorful aura like anime. Young bull flex on all old niggas, go figure. I'm in bed with success, cozier than cold winners. They got a massive team but nobody know business. I go with hits like a ho-ho, go with Christmas. Had to pause for the bros who missed it. Your boy flow wicked and so liquid. I speak life, build my own bridges. My goal blissed, only cause I'm so gifted. What I'm saying, yeah, I mean. Yeah, what I'm saying, yeah, I mean. Got something with it. Whoa. What I'm saying, yeah, I mean. Yeah, what I'm saying, yeah, I mean. Got something with it. Whoa. I know you feel the climate change in the multiverse. Came up off the stoop in that same hat, only shirt. How you calling that a queen if she only twerk? You on your own with that, son. Lonely birth, move authentic. Views all tinted. We know that eye candy in them 2 doors rented. I ain't out of pocket, I've been cool for a minute. May you dig your own grave and you dudes fall in it. Official moves, like them dudes wearing red and blues. Get the clue, it's what you really better do. Nothing but my hints are new in the vestibule. Anyone else stepping to need a pedestal. Pen to the paper lines, hotter than an iron felt. Designed for the monolines with the higher self. Pen to the paper lines, hotter than an iron felt. Designed for the monolines with the higher self. What I'm saying, I mean, yeah, what I'm saying, I mean, got something with it. Whoa. What I'm saying, I mean, yeah, what I'm saying, I mean, got something with it. Whoa.
Divine feminine, divine masculine. You my reflection, that's where the passion is. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Divine feminine, divine masculine. You my reflection, that's where the passion is. Divine feminine, divine masculine.
Love is like you compliment each other's life. Like when you first meet each other, feel like you done it twice. The conversation smooth like a butter knife. Boy, that queen need a lion, not 100 mice. Ain't gotta be the first, just the first nigga that done it right. That's a discussion for another night. Be above the height, haters loving light.
You just shouldn't be concerned if the glove is tight. Talk to me, nice.
Work together and each and every worse and better. And birth the treasure, meet the pleasure, and meet the weather. We don't matter. Divine feminine, divine masculine. You my reflection, that's where the passion is. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Divine feminine, divine masculine. You my reflection, that's where the passion is. Divine feminine, divine masculine.
Yes, me not no fool. It's pretty obvious. This thing of ours way past due. Not for the drama, to be honest. I just play by the rules. Rapper the truth, no matter how it comes. It's that type of dude. I hear you, lady. Things get salty like cashews. Together is the one with no matter the level. Nobody perfect. Put the work in. There's no way we could lose. It's always worth it. What's the purpose if the vibe ain't true?
Divine feminine, divine masculine. You my reflection, that's where the passion is. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Divine feminine, divine masculine. You my reflection, that's where the passion is. Divine feminine, divine masculine.
If you only knew what I was just thinking, I'ma pass you faster than life in the eye blinking. I let that sink in. Since I've been raised in the bar, it stays in the faraway galaxy. Actually, I handle smoke like a blazing cigar. Then dump the ashes on Cartier glasses. Somewhere in Calabasas, I'm puzzled, so let me ask this. Why let your pride rule the world that sits on your wide shoulders? When access is denied to it, hide inside of my classified folders that change hostile environments like an apostle in the Pentecostal. Colossal sized church preaching the gospel. But thoughts begin to jostle. I'm painting pictures with lines, ill as a nostril of coke inside the nose of Picasso. Y'all mad that I don't have to be on some Keystone caper to pop a cork or stick a fork in the T-bone. I say grace even when there's a lot on my plate, but today my tray tastes like victory in tomato puree paste. I see through all your trickery, why involve more? It's just a trap door in the floor I'll never fall for. The last laugh is why there's less giggles compared with my temper flare. The shots in the air made for distress signal.
Grass seated, landed a mass, greedy to fast, eating cold scratch, ready to blast. Shit gas bigger than Zach, eating the bath, bleeding. In my mental, the cast lead, the rock cast went through the glass ceilings. I need everything I wanted since you owe me that. I'm counting clock, my wrist working coldly with a rollie at a mustard seed sower on the fade they supposed to lean over. I did everything but leave sober. I beat the brakes off the price and leave it bruised up. Red dot could never get a blues up. My name ringing, DJ Clue something. The truth in the design, they gotta choose us. I'm thoroughly amused. Try and bite the systems like the move. The sling us in the rhythms is too tough. Let them witness the use. Then spin back for the witnesses too. They always told a nigga finish his food. And that's exactly what I'm tending to do. I'm shifting through all my ten and my
Direct attention to the next issue. Cause I can silence your dogs, the threat's official. The zephyr sound like a vet's whistle. If you could visualize a stencil the pad in my thought, you couldn't pencil the masterful skills I was taught. It's past the furthest limits. They can keep grilling, but I'm the current dentist. And cause of that pool, I'm known to hurt your feelings. When they captain bigger than Rick Moranis and Spaceballs, playing for the stakes tall. In this friendly game of stick and baseball, that's on my main source. Beef gets treated just like the main course. It's take everything until it ain't yours. And this kind of crisis is ripping through scenes like hands on a chainsaw. Just keep bicycling with your chains off. Y'all going nowhere fast, that's so troubling. Yet we bubble like stoves with a Pyrex glass. The last laugh is he who laughs the loudest. You think you shouting from the top of the mountain, the way the money machine be counting? No.
Back to live action. Come to the point of our show. We get into our interview with our special invited guest. I mean, he goes by the name of Jamal Milton, man. Chop it up with us. Friend to the room, you know what I mean?
Peace to the God.
Peace to the God, man, for real, man. So, you know, Vague wasn't here the last time he was here. We had a great interview, and Vague was like, "Nah, man, we gotta have Jamal up here. You know, we talk real talk up here at the Allcast, man.
Facts.
So Jamal is here, man, for real, man. So for those that don't know you, we know you. We're gonna share a little bit about you, man. So you represent Freeport, New York, proudly, man.
Yes, sir.
How did that environment shape you, your voice, and your worldview as an artist?
Well, I have to say, in that environment is where I was first introduced to music as a kid. Like, you know, fourth grade, that first instrument when they put that violin in my hand, you know what I mean? And then from there, the cello, and then the French horn, and then I learned the drums, and then the keys. You know, it started when I was young, and then, you know, moving in and out of all the music programs throughout my tenure as a kid, going all the way up into college.
And they took that out of school too, for real.
Took what out of school?
Like the music programs, how it used to be when I ain't gonna date myself, but when I was growing up, they definitely had, you know what I'm saying, the music like that. The way you explained it, they don't have it like that no more.
It's crazy.
It's not. It's
I had one
every
year. Every year of every single school, even all the way through college, I've always had nothing with music. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So your music is diverse, right? People will look at it, people will hear it. You know, most people like to judge off of appearance, and they'll try to label you as conscious hip hop. So it often gets labeled, and you know, you can get boxed into that. So how would you define your sound and your style of music?
It's super eclectic. I mean, it has conscious elements to it, for sure. You know, it's a soundtrack to my lifestyle. You know, it's not really a genre. I look at myself as definitely a one-to-one. I look at all of us as a one-to-one. You know, I mean, it's a biological fact that nobody has my fingerprint, nobody has yours. So I look at it like that. Like that's my cash cow, is just being me.
Yeah, like
100%.
I always, like, you know, if you had to do a comparable, you know what I mean? Like it's the way you're receiving, like the way you receive Lauryn Hill. Somebody who's knows music.
Big, but yeah, he just said it.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Somebody that knows music.
100%.
Not just, you know what I'm saying? Like that's like where, because you know what I mean, he could, you know, vocalist as well. So he could, you know what I mean, he could vocal as well as rhyming. So it's like people would put like Lauryn Hill as conscious. You know what I mean? But she'll rap you under the table.
100%.
You know what I mean? It's just like, so it's like
100%.
she could just intelligently undress you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what, you know, so like, and like when people say conscious rap, it's like, who doesn't want to have a conscience? You know what I mean? Who doesn't want to be conscious of what they're doing?
Right.
So it's like, that's a
lot of
compliment.
reckless people.
Yeah, that's a compliment for me.
100%.
Like when you put me in that box, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be saying a bunch of dumb shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I want to be a person that, you know what I mean? Like, you know how you have people that don't even know how to curse? You know what I mean? That put a bunch of curses with the wrong curses with each other. Like,
it's about
bitch,
balance.
shit,
You know what I mean? Like we call it my eye in my world. Like,
talk about it.
Is the element of just balancing things. You know, the yin and the yang, up, down, left, right, in, out. You can't have one without the other, right? So everything defines something else or thereof. So just understanding that principle and that they have to coexist, you know, keeps you in that mindset of the all. One of the 42 laws of Ma'at is to embrace the all. It's like, basically it's trying to say, like, don't get so wound up in your point of view of things that you lose sight of yourself in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it's it's the point of where it's like where a person, like where you look at it and say these two things look different, but they're the same thing. Where you could say like Sahara and Antarctica look different, but they deserts.
Right.
You know what I mean? They both deserts.
Right.
But they look different. So you'd be like, oh, that's not a, you know, like, oh, that's not a desert because it's frozen, but nothing lives there. Nothing could survive there.
Right.
It's a desert. You know what I mean? But that's how people don't understand. Like yeah, just because you know what I mean. Like just because my brother look like the Sahara, don't mean he can't. You know what I mean? Don't mean that he ain't as cold as Antarctica.
Right.
You know what I mean? They both
Right.
deserts.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. Like where
It's
it's
a
like,
scale. So when you look at it, that scale balances out on equal on both sides. Like if you notice, even if you look at, when we was talking about the Epstein Files, right?
Yes.
The people doing the most wickedest stuff also are the biggest philanthropists you'll ever see.
yeah, yeah, because
Huh?
of course, because they conscious, they guilty conscious.
Talk to him.
They guilty
Talk
conscious.
to him. So it's like when you see something, when you see so much, and you go through so much, it's like, you know what, I gotta get back.
Gotta get back.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Oh,
40 million. I got it.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what you gotta understand. Where it's like, Bill Gates out here giving away money. He giving away
This foundation, that foundation, because you're doing things.
And it's
Like my mother used to say, "My mother said you're doing things."
Yeah. Yeah. She be like, hey. She be looking at it like, that's how it is. You gotta be like, yo, listen, man. Like, that's why they tell you, like, bro, like, if you like some people just what it is that some people just listen to the radio different. You listen to the frequency different. But if you pay attention, you'll see like a preacher and a pimp speak the same.
Facts.
They speak the same. They talk the same speed.
Facts. They
Same
got a
swag.
story. They all got a story.
They dress the same.
Facts.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. One just talking about the Bible, the other one talking about the street.
Exactly.
Facts.
You know what I mean? But they still speaking to you in the same lingo.
Facts.
And it's still the same thing. The bottom line is the bottom line.
Facts.
You know what I mean? We all know. Yeah, the greatest nation is the donation.
Facts.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
So let's get to like the musical craft, man, and everything that you're into. So you rap, you sing, as my brother Vague just gave you flowers for, play instruments, produce, and you engineer. How does being so self-sufficient change the way that you build music and records?
That alludes back to balance as well. Like I have seasons as to where sometimes I'm writing, sometimes I'm producing, sometimes I'm engineering, sometimes I'm just shooting music videos. I lock in on each mode that I'm in at that moment in time. Sometimes I'm just doing my A&R work, just getting my beats together. I like to put my projects together cohesively and get my production before I write a lyric.
So it's the production comes first.
Yeah,
that was gonna be my next question. Yeah,
I put the music first. Sonically, it has to sound the way I want it to sound before I ever even write a single bar.
Got you.
And I do that for all of the records that's going to be on the album, so that it flows cohesively and musically, so that if you listen to it straight through, you don't have to stop it at any point. It's a journey.
100%.
Yeah, and then I start writing. So that's how I've been able to get through my projects a lot more. I should say having a vision more or less for my projects better when I approach it that way.
Gotcha.
You know, versus just making a whole bunch of records and just putting them together. And you know, I did that when I was a kid. You know,
Yeah, it never works.
Yeah, that's just sloppy mixtape. You know,
it never
you're gonna
works.
throw all of these. Like it's supposed to tell a story and have a journey, a vibe to it. You know, opening and closing.
Yeah, it's supposed to. It's all of that. Everybody at work is supposed to have a purpose.
Yeah, a purpose.
You know what I mean? It's supposed to have a purpose.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and that's the whole point. A lot of stuff that's out just doesn't have a purpose. Like I'm supposed to.
We in a fast content era. Everything
like
fast, microwave.
When I'm listening to your music, I'm supposed to identify what mindset you was in when you made this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you supposed to know, like, oh shoot, like, okay,
Relate.
this makes this, you know what I mean? I'm supposed to know what you know what I mean, what you was going through at that time to be able to be like, because some projects, like some projects, you're speaking to your fans. Some projects, you're speaking to your peers. Some projects, you're speaking to people that you know what I mean, that's just going through everyday walk of life and need that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm supposed to be able to tell who you talking to.
Got you. So your collaborations range from a lot of different people, underground, new era lyricists.
Mm-hmm.
What do you look for before working with someone else?
I really look for a vibe on how to complete a record. Like I'll have a record that I'm working on, and I'll be like, you know, I can hear on this, and then I'll chop it on my man. He be like, yeah, you're right, and then I think about how can we get in touch with him, and that's just that. You know what I'm saying? It's like I approach music in that way, but then sometimes it works in the reverse where like like with me and Joey, it was different. It was a
Shout out
vibe.
to Joey.
Yeah.
Smart.
Like he was listening to all of the joints that I have for my album, and then I played that joint, and then he was like, "What's that?" And I was just like, "That was just gonna be a Lucy mixtape joint. I was just gonna throw out before I put the album out, just to get the algorithm going." And then he was like, "Yeah, let him get that." You know what I'm saying? He left like 15 minutes, come back, laid it down, and that was that.
Wow.
But that's how it's supposed to be. You know, like it's supposed to be that way. It's supposed to be like so. It's that's why I always be like when with artists, like I always tell them, you know, like you could be cool, but just take your cool off. It's okay to be a fan of music.
Mm-hmm.
It's a right to be a fan of music. Like that's why the word hate became so powerful, was because it's like, and it's our fault because we made it to where you can't give somebody props on Monday and then defend yourself against the same person on Tuesday. Like, no, I could love your body of work. Yo, you dope. But that don't mean if you come at me, that don't mean I can't tear you the fuck up. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
So that's what I'm saying is like so like that, you know what I mean? Like that's where hating became strong, because now it's like, nah, I ain't giving them no props because I might have to destroy them tomorrow. But no, it's okay. You know what I mean? Like where it's like I could give you your props. Like, you dope, man. Keep going, do your thing. And then if you say something out of line, I could be like, okay, now I gotta torch you.
Yeah.
And that's ill, because that was gonna lead me into my next question, right? So recently you just gave Rock Marciano his flowers. Like you was like, yo, everybody need to give him his props because he put on for the town, right?
Right.
So taking it back to kind of like what Vega was saying, like would they collaborating with like fellow artists like your Long Island brother Reek the Villain teach you about local support as well as just being consistently making music and the longevity part of the game? Like, what did that teach you?
I say, all my collaborations, I approach them the same way. It's just organic. It's not really a construct that's built like that. Hip hop is
like, yo, just because he's from the town, I'm gonna do something with him.
It's like that's if I see him around, I respect his craft. I'll play a record, I'll have a song, and I'm like, I can hear him on it. And then it's just like, call him up. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's so easy to network with people nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he lived right around the way. Like, I know Reek. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like it's a reach. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, that's just like me doing a joint with Loud or one of my bros. Like, that ain't nothing. It's like it's in the hood. Like I met him, and, you know what I'm saying? The same type of way. It's like
we gonna do it. Like we gonna do a joint.
we'll do a joint. Yeah, like it ain't no paperwork. This ain't no industry shit. Like this is real. You know what I mean?
Like, and that's why that's why I always love that. One of the first like meeting like $500,000 and like Panama PI and them, like, is because
rest in peace.
Yeah, because they showed me that, like, they kind of made it to where, like, okay, Vic, like nah, it's not all the red tape. You know what I mean? Like me and Hav, we was just chilling, and he was like, yo, Vic, like, yo, you could jump on this joint. And he like, yo, come get on this joint, babe. And that's how we made records. So like I approached it the same way. Like a lot of people let the business get in between the music.
Right.
And then the music dies
Then
because the business
right.
So you know what I mean? Like I put the music first.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like whatever the money is gonna be printed every fucking day.
Right.
It's gonna come. You don't worry about that. Like, so it's like when he like, yo, let's do a joint. Like,
yeah. So how did y'all connect?
Let's do it.
Like how did y'all officially connect?
I mean,
I remember getting this email, and then
it was one of those. Okay.
Yeah, then I sent him the beat.
Yeah, because I never worked with a phone. I'm not a phone. I was always off the grid. Maybe you know what I mean, like an email. And that's it. But I don't.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we did the interview. I believe it was Radio News. Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, yo, this dude is incredible, yo.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I don't know how we connected to get in there, but we was there. I don't know if it was a Miss Drama thing or if it was just us.
Yeah.
Was it Miss Drama?
Probably.
Right.
Okay, that makes
Could have
sense.
been her situation being the cameraman.
Okay.
So
Okay.
We end up, and then of course it's bad.
We like, yo, let's. I'm like, hey, let's do it. Like,
Word.
whenever you send me
He's
the
like,
joint.
he's like, come meet in Queens.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm like, we got the
He
like.
pulled up.
Yeah, I'm like,
Had
I
the
got.
camera.
We come, just come check. Let's go.
We're in the park. The kids was in the park.
I'm like,
Shit.
like, yo, don't even work. Like,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
you know what I mean? Because I'm like, oh, like, nah, this is what like, because
Mhm.
it's about furthering.
I went home, chopped it up.
Yeah, and then also for us too, it's like me personally, like you a legend, bro.
I appreciate it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This flowers a lot.
And we peeped that back then.
Go do Ali Vegas. I said, who?
Mhm.
Yeah, right. Like, cause literally, bro, I was
I
like,
might have to pull up.
Yeah.
I might have to pull
I
up.
do. I tell him a lot though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I grew up with you, and
Mhm.
and at the time, it's funny because.
I might have to literally pull up. Yeah, live, pull up. Yeah, you have to pull up. Nah.
They can't hear you.
Yeah, grab that seat,
So
man. Grab the
basically,
seat.
we just
Jamal,
like
pull up. Jamal,
we
pull
grew
over.
up with you, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then
Snap,
it's funny because
Word. Pull up, man.
I'm from Hempstead, and my right hand man was A+ at the time.
yeah,
So y'all was the comparable ones.
that was the crazy part about that was, and what made it so. Yeah, grab the green one right there.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you move it out.
Yeah, both of y'all.
And
Move it
that, and the
up,
crazy part about it was, I was always in Long Island. I was always in LA. You know what I mean? Like, I'd be in Hempstead I used to always be in Hempstead with Tavares Bell and them.
Shout out to Tavares.
I was with T Bell and them.
Shout
You
out
know
to
what I mean? Like,
Norris.
that's what I'm saying. Like, so,
That's
and
family.
we would always be. And the ill part about it is that I never, and one thing that, and this is why the respect always follows me, is because I never put a black man out of work. You know what I'm saying? So like, so what happened was when they was gonna sign me, right? Kadar, shout out to Kadar. So that was Motown, right? University. So them. So he put something on the table, and then and I think, and then Cardan was either at like
Cardan.
Yeah, he was with Nori and them, whatever that label, but it wasn't Penalty. It might have been Penalty. It was Penalty because Jay and them was on Priority. So yeah, it was Penalty. You know what I mean? So both of them was like, come sign with us and we'll get rid of. You know what I mean? They be like, yo, we'll drop A+ and Priority was like, I mean, Penalty was like, we'll drop Cardan. I'm like, nah. And since then, I was like, I ain't putting no black man out of work. And Kadar respected me so much from there. Like that became like my uncle. You know what I mean?
That's
Because he was like,
crazy.
that's exactly what I told him. I was like, nah, I ain't putting no black man out of work. And me, I'm a kid at the time telling him that, like, nah, I ain't putting no black man out of work. We good. I'm gonna go over here. And then that's why, you know what I mean? And that's what made me say it on the special. It was like, nah, this is what we do. This is creativeness. If I don't like, I didn't look at them like Bow Wow, like how I look at Bow Wow. You know what I mean? I look at them like, nah, y'all can rhyme. So let's do this together, because if that way everybody pushes everybody to the limit,
it expands the time.
Yeah, and it's like
100%.
So it was like, yo, so that's what was so ill about that time of where it was like, yo, and it was that's what made it so
great time
crazy
to be alive.
Yeah, because it made it was so crazy with me was because it was like this young motherfucker is so different because these motherfuckers is rhyming about these motherfuckers rhyming about like girls and shit like that, and I'm rhyming about shootouts and shit like that. And they like, who the fuck is this nigga rhyming about our grown ass life?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what it was, bro. So it was like when we came into the studio that day, it was just like it was like meeting another legend because at that time you was already in the game 20 plus years. You already did your miles.
And,
That's crazy.
And
so around that time, a lot of people
crazy.
couldn't been in that time doing what y'all was doing, and at the level that you was doing it at, it was like you was the young boys.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You A+, Cardan, y'all was Shaheen. It was certain caliber of youngins that went, and it was y'all. So,
because you was dealing with, you know what I mean, like, and you was dealing with the adults. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you in the room with adults. So that's what I'm saying. So I always felt like that's why I always felt like, you know what? Like when and I would watch how people would move. So I'm like, nah, I'm not doing it that way. So when y'all was like, yo, nah, we doing it. Like, yo, let's knock this shit out because like
don't worry about it.
It's the same.
Because you contributing to the game.
That's what I'm saying. Why you like a lot of people you always want to stagnate the game.
Nah.
You know what I mean? It's like, nah, that's just look, let's put something together because now it's because you don't understand that what furthers the game is when you strengthen it. You know what I mean? So when you strengthen it, it's like
camaraderie.
Yeah, because now it's like, okay, you know what? My hand is over here, and your hand is over here. Like, yo, Vague, you could get in touch with this person. Yeah, I call him. Yo, you could get in touch with this person. All right, cool. And then that's when it keeps growing, and you're not just you're not just seeing the same people collaborating with the same people, and it just stays stagnant.
And
when
then
you
it's to the point where it's like, how many years later are we here?
That's
And
what
you
I'm
still
trying to
doing
tell
your
you,
thing,
and we
you
still
doing
here.
it.
And that was one of my first like real, I would say, projects that I put together. And the joint that we did was like it was like a validity of I'm doing something official.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I kept that blueprint every single album. I always made sure I collaborated with somebody really dope on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he was the first one. Like out of all my albums.
Yeah. Because it was like, and I'm like, oh no, we doing this joint.
Yeah.
As soon as I open the email, I'm like, yo, we good.
I'm gonna cut you. I said, it's out of here.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's the thing, and that's what's so ill about it is like, because whenever we see each other out, it's like,
And then we started bumping into each other.
Yeah, like, yo, what we doing? Yo,
outside.
what we doing?
Every time we outside, we was bumping
Yeah,
into
like,
each
yo, what
other.
we doing? Yo. But that's what it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? Because that's what it's like. That's what makes it so dope. Is when
none of all that extra emotional stuff.
nah,
It's just the love for the game. You know,
100%.
Not that spin around shit. Like, yo, you know what I mean? No 8 million stories. That way, because that way when people see you, and that's the thing, like you're gonna see each other out.
Eventually.
So you want it to be, you know what I mean?
Because at that time you had to be outside.
Talking 20 plus years.
You didn't
That's
have
what I'm trying to
no
tell you.
social media.
No.
You had to be outside.
You had like
you had
and if you was outside, which means that you was connected some kind of way to be in these places.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
100%.
Like, so you like, yo, and it's just dope when you in those places and you know what I mean? And you see familiar faces. And it's, you know what I mean? And it's like,
Makes it more comfortable.
And it's like, yo, it's exciting faces. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't like, oh shit, I just told that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, nah, yo, I can't do the verse. I'm gonna be in Croatia.
Yeah, spinning it.
And then
everybody be with the
you like,
spin shit.
right? You be like, yo,
Everybody
like, yo,
spinning niggas.
like you came back from Croatia that quick? You just told me Sunday you was gonna be in Croatia.
Like,
how you in the
you know what happened?
How you in the spot?
Yeah, everybody spinning.
See what happened was.
So that's why, you know what I mean? So that's why it's like, you know.
Some cats do be moving like that.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you gotta be genuine.
But to answer the question, that's basically how we bumped into him. Doing the media work, camera work, and vibed off the music and the album. We was in the studio with him for like a couple of hours. So we regular dudes. We gonna talk. We gonna chop it up. We gonna get familiar.
100%.
Yeah, we do videos.
That's what I always tell them. I always tell them when you interview me, I'm like, yo, when you interview me, just have a conversation. You don't gotta, you know what I mean? Don't ask me set questions because you're gonna get the best when we just talk. And nothing is off limits when you talk. I will answer. Nothing is off limits. You know what I mean?
Was familiar, so certain questions we knew that, and it was not even like, no, this is what the people want. This is what I want to know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sitting in front of the. All right, yeah.
Just tapped in though.
I always wanted to know this.
Yeah, like yo, what you was thinking with this happening? I'm like, well, this way. You know what I mean? Like, because that's when you get the best. You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers. Yeah, because motherfuckers just do the same shit. Like.
Yeah.
Like, yo, how was this? And
they want to be journalists. We were just fans of the game.
Yeah,
we just love the game. Man. So you know, it's just organic. Like with the questions, we ain't had no cue cards or nothing like that. It just you just know what to ask when you're around certain people. You know what I'm saying? If you tapped in, if you in tune, you just the universe will put you on. So you already know what to do.
100%.
But I'm gonna get out your interview. This is
back then we was utilizing the camera a lot. That was like our way to move around, like, you know, getting in certain parties and stuff like that. We had a really dope camera, and I knew how to edit videos, so that's how we was moving around and networking, you know. Until we really got our way around learning business.
Got you. Yeah, that's what's up, man. So, I mean, shit, we y'all talked a bunch of shit. Let's talk about the Project X, man. Talk about that project, man. What does that title represent to you?
Yeah, man, it's just so my first album that I had dropped, 9, was one of my first albums that I dropped after I had, you know, came into consciousness, and that was like the sequel to that, you know. So it was just 10.
Got you.
See, that's so ill, right? It's like, no, it's so ill because you just like yo, you know what I mean? Like, yo, so what Project X? And he's just like. It's like
number 10.
It's number 10. No, you know how it's but it's like it has you know what I mean, when you're dealing with a conscious person that you know what I mean, to like he's just like it's number 10.
Number
but
10, 100%.
Just knowing the man, when you looking as a fan, knowing the man, you like, damn son, like yo, he said yo X, so I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because he probably like the first joint. No, not you. I'm just saying, like when you know what I mean, like yo, so like yo. Nah, Malcolm, I'm telling you, God. Like, you know what I mean? I could just see how, you know what I mean? And he's just like, it's 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simplicity is genius.
100%.
Yeah, it's 100%. Like you come full circle, and then everything is just really simple at that point. You know, you know, 9 was like really an awakening. It was like, oh my God, you know, let me tell y'all what I done found. It was that type of album, right? Yeah. But you know, 10 is like when you come full circle, it's like almost, it's like infinity. It's like it is what it is.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like this is endgame at this point. So, you know, the energy for that was all right.
So,
I told y'all.
What track off of that album best would describe who you are?
The first joint.
Name of it.
Peace and Blessings.
Peace and Blessings.
Yeah. Peace and Blessings.
Peace and Blessings. Yeah, I mean, you know, because it's like, yeah, and it's like, you know, it's like it's just dope because you know what I mean, like you see him in the bodega one day, and then see him in like Egyptian pyramid stuff the next day, like
facts.
But that's what. So that's how that just shows the mind range. You know what I mean?
So and that's what was going to lead me right into that. Like, so you're a certified Kemetic priest and a death doula. Explain to those that don't really know what that is and what that even means.
All right, so a Kemetic priest is not like what you know of today, like pastor or it's not like what you know of today. Like
push that chair to the side.
Oh, this chair.
Yeah, I got you. All good. Yeah.
A Kemetic priest is more like deals with African spirituality and the sacred sciences of ancient Kemet. That's what we project. We stand on the 42 laws of Ma'at, right? As I had mentioned earlier. So those are our principles, right? And that's pretty much it.
Got you. And a death doula.
So like a death doula is one who ushers the spirit of a dead person into the afterlife. That would be on pool, or or what people call Anubis. Have you heard of Anubis?
Nah.
Okay, Anubis is so the pathway to on pool is through usually the Greek gods, which they call Anubis. That's what he would call himself. So if you look at a jackal, you ever seen like an Egyptian hieroglyph and it looks like a black dog?
Yes.
All right, that black dog is considered the symbol for Anpu, which people misnomer Anubis. That's the most popular name. Okay, so Anpu is the principle of helping you get to the afterlife to your journey to see Asar. When you die, you get judged in the afterlife with the 42 laws of Ma'at. So it's a whole storyline behind it as to your journey when you pass away and what you're supposed to experience during that journey.
Got you.
So a death doula is one who stands in the passageway. You can use your body as a medium to usher in that journey, that individual. So it's a spiritual process that I do over in Egypt.
Got you. What are talking about? And you also performed on the Nile River.
Yeah.
And you were one of the first people to actually do that, right?
Yeah, I was the first. Yeah.
So what was that experience like, man? And what was your emotions?
I mean, it was an honor because I had heard some other people were supposed to do it and then they denied them because of like their content and material. But yeah, but as a Kemetic priest, like I had access to specific temples in there as well that like everybody can't just go into. And they were able to, put me on the project. Shout out to Happy. They added me to the project to perform. So we was there for like 9 days. It was that was like the least of the journey, to be honest. Like the show was just, us really having a good time. They already, everybody that was there already knew me by then. We had a whole lot of people that traveled with us, for that experience. So yeah, it was just us having a really good time. They already knew my music and stuff by then. They were watching me film my music videos while I was there. You know what I'm saying? Like we pull up to a temple and then I go up to my side where I want to do my project. Boom, boom, boom. Bring them through the tour. We would tour them through the temples and bring them into where we're going to go.
Yeah.
So they saw the song that I was doing before I even let it out to the world. You know what I'm saying? They was there along for the ride.
Dope shit. So then after that, you basically turned around, came back to the States. You did the Apollo.
Yeah.
Now you was with guys like Jim Jones, Bobby Smurda, Five Mics, guys that I wouldn't align with how you put together music. What was that experience like at the Apollo?
It was what I expected. It was no different than what I experienced even when I was in the underground doing stuff like that. Doing shows, you have a collection of people. I like that. I bring a wow factor. I'm always the one that's going to be an anomaly. I'm the one that people going to remember. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody.
Yeah,
that's
shit. Malcolm sat with Bumper Johnson.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, that's no ego. It just is what it is. I'm going to be different. So I'm going to be me.
Yes.
I know when I go in there, I'm not going to have the same outfit as somebody else.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Like, looking like we crew.
You're like, hold on, these niggas got hoodies and tight jeans. This nigga got shaky.
Yeah, I remember one point I went to the club, right? And everybody had on the same sweatsuit. The joint, like the little flower patchy joints on it. One time in the club, I swear to God, it was like at least 13 cats, all different colors. They looked like Power Rangers. It was amazing.
Like, this nigga with a dashiki on my head. All the fuck is he doing?
I'm cool. Yeah. I'll come in some mud club. A dude would be in there, $1,000 outfit. I'll come in a mud club and snatch the chick off your arm.
Like, yo, what we doing?
I'm cool.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Dashikis
and muumuus. What I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. We got
Today's light. We're doing Carhartt today.
Yeah.
Carhartt.
We got that shit.
Full body suit.
Big chain.
You know what I mean?
We coming
Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on. Let me shout out my sponsors. Let me shout out my sponsors.
Let's go.
Athletics.
And that's dope.
Athletics.
That's dope. Nah, that's dope.
That's how we doing it.
That's dope.
I got a couple of black-owned brands that I'll be promoting. You know what I'm saying? I make sure I plug them heavy.
That's tough.
Shout out to Athletics.
Nah, that's tough.
That's what we
that
do,
one is
man.
tough right
Fuck
there.
wrong with
Word
y'all.
up. For real.
That's what I said. We coming. We throw a show. Dashikis and Mumu show.
That's what they came to see.
Let's do it. Fuck wrong with
We're
y'all.
talking that talk.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
yes,
man.
indeed. So, and we touched on this earlier. I ain't really get to get your opinion on it, man. But a lot has been said about, big artists like Jay and all them, and then mentioning them with the Epsteins and stuff like that. When you look at hip hop globally, do you believe that as an artist you have more of a responsibility beyond entertainment? Like, do you like how Charles Barkley said back in the days, I'm not your kid's role model, but technically you are because they want to be like you. What do you think about that for artists? Is there any difference?
Yeah, I mean, I think to an extent, at least obey the law. Like at a minimum, can you at least keep it there?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we're seeing a lot of corruption right now on the planet and being exposed, to a really high degree. And we'd be remiss if we didn't mention how many people are involved besides just the key players they're showing us.
100%.
So we
There's
must
bigger players than the ones that they talking about.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, if you look at the Epstein Files and you're looking at the way he's even talking in different emails and stuff like that, they're using a code, right? And if you really got that power, you really don't have to use a code. You really got the power. They're using a code because somebody could hear what they're saying and translate what they're saying, and they can get in trouble. There's somebody more powerful than them. Is what I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying? So they're not really as powerful as you think that they are.
100%.
You see what I'm saying? Just from using that simple logic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you really him, you ain't gotta talk like you're not.
100%.
Yeah, no,
So-
he was just.
He has relationships.
It's the cabal.
100%.
Like he
Yeah.
was just, you
One
know
of
what I
the
mean?
players.
Like he was just he was just servicing the cabal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
One of the
He
many
was- he
puppets.
was servicing the cabal. Like I'm
Facts.
servicing y'all. You know what I mean? I am, you know what I'm saying? He was a servicing powerful people. So that's what that's why I always tell people the powerful person is it's not about what you can do, it's about what you can get done. So always know that the most powerful person is the one that can get it done.
100%.
That doesn't have to do it. So it's like if I'm loved and respected, right, and people like me, my $5 million could do what your $200 million could do, because people gonna do, you know what I mean? People gonna do it for less.
Yeah.
They gonna do it for less for me because they know, you know what I mean? So with him, it was just like, so once they see he got trapped up, they like, oh, he gotta go.
They took him out of here.
They like, he gotta
They
go.
took him out of here.
But he knew that. We watch enough movies and shit to know that he like, this is my out. That's why they got fouls, because you know what I mean? I just want to know what fucking hard drive he was using to have 300 and something million joints. That ain't no terabyte. You know what I mean? Like, fuck was he using that? He had 300 and something million files. Like, bro, fuck was you doing?
Yeah. He knew the day was gonna come.
No, I know, but it's like, how many hard drives is you backing that up on? Bro?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
probably a uniblab in this crib.
Yeah.
That is a lot of information.
that's what I'm saying. So that's why they like, you're saying he gotta go. Yeah, they like he gotta go. You know what I mean? And they told Shorty like, yo, look, he gonna be going. You gonna be his successor. That's why she ain't go nowhere yet.
Yeah.
Because they like, yo, you gonna be his successor.
100%.
Yeah, like
100%.
the business still got to get ran. You know what I mean? So like, don't worry, we gonna, you know what I mean?
Take care of you.
She ain't never going to trial. She gonna be out the back door already. She already moving in and out of prison.
She gonna disappear.
Come on now.
Easily.
Yeah, so but
This
that's
time.
just how
they play. They eat their own.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. They do business.
Facts.
We over here playing on emotion.
Facts.
Nah, they don't
100%.
fuck with us. They not supposed to. We supposed to fuck with us.
Facts. 100%. 100%. And we already coming to the end of the show, man. So before we go, explain the purpose of the Lighthouse.
Oh, the Lighthouse was it started off as particularly just me chilling on the stoop on Facebook. And people started to gravitate to some of the things that I was saying. I would talk for like 5 minutes, and then I extended it to like 20 minutes, and then it became full-blown teachings for like an hour. And then the following, the people I got nominated for an award in Atlanta, Black Power Award. And they went on my Facebook page. On my Facebook page, you know how it has a title, and I just said I'm the bulb in the lighthouse. But it was just a thing that I put in. It was like a little quote that I just put in there.
Yeah.
It wasn't actually my name,
Yeah.
but he put me in print that's what my organization was. So it just became my organization. I was like, and it stuck. It was like, yo, we the Lighthouse. And it was like, all right, boom. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it came. So then we just started doing a whole lot of work, you know, in the community. You know, we had Dr. Umar Johnson come out with RZA.
Shout out to Dr. Umar,
Dr. Ben X.
Lashes,
A couple of scholars come out,
10,000
Seneca Bill and Hempstead in the projects and Terrace.
Yeah,
You know,
shout out to
so-
Terrace. 100 block.
word. And yeah, so they came out. That was years ago. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what the Lighthouse is. It's basically my family. It's my following. You know, some of them became fans of the music, you know, and it just pretty much translated that way. You know, even my career pretty much kicked off through them. You know, they were my first diehard fans. Was my organic following on Facebook. Yeah.
So y'all still doing the Chuck D joint?
Which one?
The Public Enemy joint?
With the movie?
Yeah.
The movie's out already.
Oh, it's out already?
Yeah, they're
All
supposed to be
right.
airing
Talk
it in
about
Germany.
that, man.
I just heard he literally just posted it like a little while ago because I played Chuck D in his movie. And they're supposed to be airing it in Germany, I think tomorrow or something like that.
Yeah, see, that's what I was about
the state.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
He had just like texted me like a while ago. They had aired it out here in Belmore first, but then they sent it. They got it going out in Germany in some festival or something like that. Yeah.
All right, yeah, that's what I was just making sure that you know what I mean.
Yeah, shout out to Chuck D, Public Enemy.
Shout out to Chuck D, man.
You
Long
know,
Island,
all
man.
the Long Island legends.
Yeah,
you
a
know,
lot of
hip hop. Yeah,
that's a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
100%.
yeah.
All right, so what's next for you, man? You know what I'm saying? What's next for you? Where can people go to support you and your movement?
Right. I mean, for now, it's just we getting our IG crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to turn back to YouTube eventually at some point, but it got too crazy on YouTube for me, actually. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
In reality, yeah, it was just too much, too quick, and I had to fall back. You know, really quick. You know, it's weird when you're traveling, you go somewhere, and then like people know you, but you don't know them, and it's happening too often.
That's what happened. I'm trying to tell you, like,
you know what I'm saying?
When you
Like,
talking that shit,
that too.
When you talking that shit, they come for you.
That
too. I mean, like,
I got you. Yeah.
Bro.
That
understood.
When you talking that shit,
yeah. I don't miss it.
Got you.
Yeah, they come for you.
Got
Like,
you. Yeah.
I remember when I started. I remember when I started out, and I was, you know what I mean, teaching. You know what I mean, and what like. I got that phone call. They called while I was on air. I'll never forget. College radio. They called while I was on air. Like, yo, brother, you are about to be, you know what I mean? We looking for a leader. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nah, like when you like, Frank's like, yo, I told you, man. Like when you talk your shit and they see the potential, they like, oh no, they identify the Messiah and they be like, yo, look. They go like, yo, look, you gonna have to come with us because you know what I mean? Like we here to protect you. Because what's gonna follow, you talking that shit like your mind, that tech mind, with what's gonna follow is we gonna have to protect you from that because if the opposition identify you as the Messiah, then they gonna try and move you out.
That's a fact.
I mean, just look at the era that I came out in, you know. Polite, you know,
brother Polite,
you know,
he ended up him up.
Nature Boy,
yeah,
Nature Boy, Young Pharaoh, like these are the people that I was surrounded with. I had to fall back. Umar, you know, these are the people that I was rubbing elbows with. A lot of scandals were starting to happen.
Yeah.
And when I saw that, just as a man of integrity, I was just like,
yeah,
you got to separate it. So I had people, it got crazy.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
You think your picture not on the wall with them?
Yeah, you don't want to. You don't want nobody in your who you hang with.
And
You know what I'm saying?
like you said, they see you before you
Only
see
take one
them.
time for me.
That's a fact.
They see you before you see them.
Yeah, 100%. Which is ill. Nah, that's deep. Yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
That's what you are. You crazy?
I'm literally out with my family. I had a woman. She just walk up to me, boom, boom, tap me on the shoulder. You're Jamal Milton. I'm like,
clear person.
Nah, she black.
Black. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
They don't play like. Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
She's like, I'm one of your followers, and just walked away.
Wow, that's weird.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, how
that
long you been
was
watching me?
weird.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's weird.
Like,
that's weird.
Weird. You don't want that when your girl and your kid, everybody's it's like, what? Like,
that's what I said. I was
weird. Like, I'm cool.
I knew it was real. Like, I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's weird. Nah, that anybody would be like, what the fuck was that?
I mean, she said something. What about people that don't say nothing?
That's what I'm saying. I was like,
just watch you.
Yeah, I was like 17.
That's
I
crazy.
was like 17. I just came back from doing the malaria festival in Africa and Zambia. When I came back, like probably like 2 weeks later, called and was like, "What you was doing in Africa?" And I'm like, "Who is this? Who the fuck is this?"
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was like, and then when I had to do a show, then 20 years later, whatever, when I had to do a show, and when I had to do a show at SOBs, whatever, I'm just chilling, and guy from Africa was like, "Oh my God, it's you!" Like, I remember I was a kid, and you came and you spoke and you performed, and he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "You was a kid?" I'm like, "You're a grown ass adult now." I'm like, "Damn!" Like, he's like, "Yeah, that's when Cannon Briggs was like, damn, see, Vague been doing it." Like, he like, "Damn, you've been, this guy's a kid. Now he a grown ass man telling you he remember you came to Africa as a kid."
Facts.
That's crazy.
But that's what I'm saying. When he and you know what I mean? Like, he coming back from Egypt and all that shit.
He
They
probably
like,
talk about
they
it
looking
the
at
rest of
him
his
like,
life.
they looking at him like,
This person ain't doing that.
yeah, identify him as the Messiah.
Facts. Yeah.
And then, you know what I mean? Then they see, they like, hold on, these two powerful young brothers are speaking with each other. Then that's when they start.
100%.
That's what I'm saying. They start moving, you know.
And that's really
breaks
what the
start
music
failing.
did for me. It's like, it's a cloak.
Gotcha.
That's
It's
why
a
I tell
cloak.
you. That's why you don't put your
understand?
family online.
Because you can't be too out here doing what we doing.
100%.
100%. Because that's how you end up like them niggas.
Yeah.
That's why you don't. That's why you don't
Music
put
is
your
the cloak.
Yes. 100%.
That's why you don't put your family online. You be like, nah.
You ever seen my family on?
That's what I tell you. You don't put your family online.
You just be like, yo, he must don't love. No, I ain't stupid.
Nah,
I ain't stupid.
You
It's a
ain't-
digital footprint.
You ain't. That's why you don't put
Crazy.
your family online. You be like, yo, you know,
Niggas be putting their kids' full name and then they celebrate their birthday. So we got the name, birthday. That's enough to run soft credit.
That's it.
Stupid.
Yeah, that's why you don't put your family online. You don't put no more. Yeah.
100%.
And you just
Too
gotta,
easy.
And you just gotta understand people know you that you don't know.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
Yes,
Now, that's a
that
fact.
you don't know.
Listen, yeah. You got something today, baby. You ain't learned nothing. You learned some of these last 3 minutes. For real. That's a fact. And these are the simple, basic things that people take for granted every day.
No, they do.
For real.
They don't understand.
For
Like,
real.
you don't understand.
100%.
Like, you are, like, when they identify you as one of them, like, you know what I mean? They don't give a fuck about none of the stupid shit that's going on. They don't care about none of that shit. They like, yeah, keep being stupid. Because they're just saying, they going through all the stupid shit. And then they're like, oh, no. Oh, yeah, no. Stop. Put him to the side. Stop.
They got the AI doing that shit.
Put him to the
automated
side.
now.
That's like,
Yeah.
what? Black unity up, like they get like taking them words that you put in it. Yeah, put him to the side.
Yeah.
That's what happened. They like,
that's a fact, man.
yeah, like, yeah,
It's for real.
yeah,
Even the
breaks.
books you purchase. Like, you
Oh, they
what
know,
I'm
yeah.
saying? You purchase that with a card, they like, what are you reading that?
Oh,
Library card, yep.
Bro, when
they tracking it.
Facts.
Okay,
man, when I
feeding his brain,
when I came to school,
that?
when I came to school with the ISIS papers when I was a kid, my teacher was like,
he said the ISIS papers.
Yeah, my teacher was like,
raised.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
as a kid.
Yeah.
He, like, oh yeah. Let me talk to you. Yeah, we need to talk to you. Why? How is you reading this material?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Facts.
And Gaddafi gave me that.
Information is a threat.
Information is the key. That's what I'm saying. Information is the key.
100%. Word.
They know.
Yep.
They already know. Like,
yeah.
Oh, they know.
100%,
They know what it was. We don't play.
So, man, we're going to wrap this show up, man. You know what I'm saying? It was a pleasure chopping it up with my guy, Jamal, man. You know what I'm saying? Always a pleasure, man. For real.
Always.
You know what I mean?
As always.
Word up, my
brother
brother Vague,
right
man.
here.
For real, man. Don't forget, man. Every Friday, man, 8 to 10, man, the Rcast, myself, Stills the Great, Ali Vegas, and DJ JOJ, somewhere in the country driving right now. I mean, we at the Rcast, man. So until next week, we are signing off. Peace.